Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get the Paladin class order hall mount. Now, I did a guide before on all the quest line in the Broken Shore, which culminated in the Anduin wrynn little cinematics scene. And so if you haven't done any of it, you might want to go back and watch that first video to show all the quests leading up to that cinematic. This is cinematic and onward, every single quest in the quest line, and then we'll have the order hall scenario at the end. So we're going to start off here. There's going to be a quest from Illidan Stormrage here on Broken Shore, and this quest is going to be to get marks of the Sentinax. Sentinax is the ship. So if you go to your map, on the screen, there'll be a ship-looking thing on the map, and it's called the Sentinax. Now, under the Sentinax are going to be these portals that have demons coming out of them. You need to kill the demons and collect these marks of the Sentinax. You can summon the portals. Different demons around the Broken Shore drop them. The rare elite demons drop them. These little beacons that summon portals. And so then you can just do it by yourself if you really wanted to. But the easiest way is going to be to get into a group. I'm protection in this because these demons do kind of hit kind of hard. So I wanted to be able to make sure I could stay alive. So you just have to keep killing demons. Any of the demons can drop it that come out of the portals, even like the little imps. You need to collect 100 of these. This is probably one of the more annoying of the quest lines. So you go ahead and go back and turn this in back to Illidan and get your artifact power. And you'll see after each one, you'll get a little reminder that part of the quest chain's done. The next part, you're going to need to do 12 world quests in the Broken Shore. This is pretty self-explanatory. On a given time, there's probably not going to be 12 world quests spawned, so you might have to do this over the course of the day or over the course of a couple or few days. But you go do 12 world quests, turn that back in to the Prophet here, get some artifact power and some supplies. Again, that chapter is completed. So as you see here, there's 5 total chapters left, the 5th one being the one that you could just do today with the order hall mount. So here we go at Shadow Song here, and she wants you to kill 100 demons in Faronaar or Felso Hold. So that is Suramar or Azuna. Now, since this is the Paladin guide, what I'm going to advise you to do is go to Azuna and set your loot specialization to Holy and go and kill the demons there. Why? Because you can possibly get the Holy hidden artifact weapon by killing the demons there anyways. Now, I didn't get mine, but it still was worth a shot. And, you know, when you're killing that many, it can't hurt. So I just pretty much killed all mine right in this area. Honestly, the name of the area is kind of slipping my mind, but it's like a big forge area, kind of in the bottom left of Azuna. So you go ahead and turn that in, and get the next chapter. And next, we'll have Khadgar giving us the quest. And Khadgar wants us to find hidden treasures along in the Broken Shore. This is self-explanatory. To me, the best place to get them, there's some like right under in the cave with the Murlocs, but there's also a lot like in the houses straight north of where I'm kind of heading right now. Just grab those treasures. Really simple. You don't even have to kill anything if you don't need to, and you'll complete that sector as well. So now we have Maive again, and Maive wants us to kill rare elite demons. So those are the skulls on the map. So earlier, the first one, if you went to the map, there could be a ship on your screen, the Sentinax. Now, this is where we want to go to map and see the skulls on the map. Now, these aren't always spawned. As you can see, right after I got the quest, there was actually none up. You can see the Sentinax, however, is up. So I had to come back later on. You can see there's a bunch of them spawned, and you just have to go in and kill them. I think that's 3 of them for this quest. You just have to get a shot on them, and that's it. So you see how I'm going to come in here. This one's almost dead already, and I just kind of start pot-shotting it a little bit like that. Go in, turn this one back to her. Getting one step closer to our final goal here. We have Khadgar once again. Kind of goes in between them fairly evenly. 3 Legionfall quests from your order hall. So this is just doing missions on your resource board. So nothing special there. You just need to do 3 missions. Again, you can do that in a day. You can do it in less than a day. Do the shortest ones you have if you want. And now we have Maive again, and this is going to be the last one. Now we have to kill 100 demons in Broken Shore. What I'm going to suggest is, if there is the quest open on the Broken Shore where the imps come out of the portal, do that. If not, the spiders in the northwest is a very quick way to get 100 demons. You can get it in 5 minutes or less, as long as you have some AoE. So that's going to give you that achievement. Now, your own order hall person, since this Paladin's kind of right behind you, you go grab the Paladin quest to go to your order hall. Now, you're going to be dealing with your mission board guy pretty much this whole time. So you're going to go to your mission board guy, talk to him, turn that in. Second. And then he's going to want you to go get a leather barding, a stonehide leather barding, which is made by leatherworking. Now, of course, leatherworkers jacked these up in price in order to make more gold because they knew people were going to need them, which was smart of them. So instead of having leatherworker make access to the auction house, put in stonehide leather barding, BARDING. For on my server, they were like 3K. Now, to me, that's not a lot of gold. If your gold broke, this could be an issue. If you're on a smaller server, they could be like 20,000 gold. Who knows? That could be an issue. So you might want to get the mats. That could be a little bit sketchy. So you'll turn in the little barding that you just bought. And next, he's going to want you to go talk to the blacksmith in Dalaran. So from there, we'll head to Dalaran. As you can see on the map there, that's where the blacksmith shop is. So we're going to head to the blacksmith in Dalaran and turn in this sector of the quest. And next, we're going to obtain 25 laystone ore and a sapphire. Now, I happen to have the laystone ore on me already at all times because that's kind of what I do, mining, blacksmithing. So, as you can see, you need to go to Suramar City and get these sapphire. Now, what you're going to need to do is put your disguise on because you need to buy it from one of the merchants. It costs 500 of the ancient mana. So you have to make sure that you have the mana to do this. Now, that can be rough if you don't ever do anything in Suramar. You might have to kill stuff and get 500 mana. So you need 500 mana to buy the sapphire. Come back to the blacksmith, give him the laystone ore 25 and the sapphire. Boom. Next part of the quest is some role-playing stuff. I just kind of left it in. I guess it was kind of interesting. So you're going to give him the ore, you give him the sapphire. He walks over to his little forge first. He's like, first I need to smelt the ore. He starts smelting the ore. I thought this could be a little bit cooler. I mean, even just throw a cinematic in to make it a little bit shorter. I don't know. And then he's like, I got to pound the laystone here. I got to pound the laystone there. And then your little things, and he's sitting on top of the anvil. That's important if you're like, well, how the hell am I supposed to get it? So, and now for the jewel, he says. And there she is. So it's sitting right on top of the anvil there. So you just need to click it, grab it. You got the barding. Back to your mission board guy in your order hall. A lot of back and forth here. Okay, you go to him. Quest completes. Turn that in. And now he wants you to go go to the scenario. So this is the final part. This part's going to be a little bit long. I left it all in there. I didn't shorten it down at all because this is just the full scenario. Now to get here, you're going to Stratholme. So if you didn't play in the old days, you might not know where it is. You can get there right from your order hall. That's why you're going there. So you go up all the way up the stairs, Light's Hope Chapel. You're in the Eastern Plaguelands already. Hopefully you have flying. Get on your flying mount. I'll show you on the map. It's right up there where that one is. There you go. And you're just going to fly up there. Right up there. Okay, so that's the door. You talk to the guy. Click the dialogue box. You'll start your scenario. Okay? So now you're in the scenario, stage 1. Okay, so what he's going to have you do is recruit 2 paladins to serve with you. Now, since I am Retribution, I chose a Holy and a Pry. I'm pretty sure you could probably do this a bunch of different ways. That's just what I chose. It seemed more logical. I chose the fellow Draenei Healer, and I chose the Prot Warrior. And it says underneath their names, like, what they serve. They're like Knight of Retribution, Knight of Protection, Knight of Sacrifice or something is the healer. So that's how you go about choosing those. I think there's like 2 of each, so you can have whatever. And I'm guessing for the Horde, there may be more Horde people. I can't bank on that for sure, but it's feasible, I guess. I don't know. It is more of an alliance themed thing. So now you're going to take your paladins into Stratholme. This is really easy, especially this first part. So you're going to grab 6 holy water, and you're going to save 3 paladins while killing 3 like really weak bosses in the process. Now, every time you get close to one of the holy water, first of all, there's going to be markers on your mini map. So basically, if you've never run Stratholme before, there's 3 like little sacrificial things, podium type stairs, whatever you want to call them, altars, and each one of those is where the paladin's going to be. Now, every time you get close on your mini map to a holy water, this guy's going to come out and summon a bunch of undead that you just AoE down really quick. You can then go grab the holy water and move on to the next thing. I do think you have to kill all the bad guys to get the bosses, the mini bosses to spawn. So heading towards that necropolis looking thing, as you can see on my mini map, to the right, that's where the Paladin is. Straight ahead, that's where the holy water is. So this guy's going to summon all these demons again. Just wipe them out. Very self-explanatory at this point. See, there's more demons over here. I call them demons, they're undead. Aren't demons at all. There you be. And so I'm going to grab my second holy water. So there's going to be 2 holy water next to every paladin, basically. It's not... Now, after you do that, kill all the things. Here comes the little mini boss. I don't pop any cooldowns or anything. These things aren't very strong. I think they're stunnable, interruptible, all kinds of stuff like that. You have your... If you have a prot, they're tanking it. Yeah, as you can see, I stunned it with Wake of Ashes. If you're prot tanking it, you have your holy guy healing them. You can interrupt that bone thing. You can technically stun him out of that if you wanted to. I didn't. I don't know why. But you can use your Hammer of Justice at that point if you want. That's kind of the, I guess, maybe the correct way to do it, especially if your gear isn't good enough to just power him down. The last one I actually popped my wings on just to do it, and it was obviously kind of ridiculously easy. So you have to come inside here, and now you can free one of these Silverhand Knights. I don't know if they're really a paladin or not because they're called knights, but I don't know. Silverhand, they're paladins, I suppose. Well, what's cool is you can mount up in here. So I didn't find that out right away. I think it's soon. So I'm like, oh wait, I can mount up in here. So you mount up and you just can head right over to the next area. So that the first sector's done. So now at this point you're 1/3 done with this. So now you're in this next sector here. You can see the holy waters. Grabbing one. This guy's summoning all his little undead. And I'm just gonna hit them all. Head over to the next. Head over to the next holy water as soon as I can. Again, these things die really fast. I would say this part, I mean, it doesn't even matter if you have gear or not. The last part might matter a little bit more, and we'll get there when we get there, but this first part definitely doesn't. So you're fighting this little ghoul geist guy right there. Stunned him with Wake of Ashes there. Already have him almost down to half health. Okay, so now he's going to run and try to consume rot. I'm not exactly sure what happens when he finishes, but he's channeling this. Oh, he's healing himself. I just saw it happen. So I stunned him with Hammer of Justice to stop him from healing himself. Okay, he gets out of stun. Now he's going to cast something. I interrupt that so he doesn't get to cast that either. Again, it's the same kind of thing you could have did with the last guy where you can interrupt and stun the channel / cast. So you come in here and you get the next Knight of the Silver Hand. Again, there's nothing in these buildings. Nothing's going to pop out at you or anything like that. And then we'll head over to the third and final sector before we go kill like the last boss, I guess you could say. So as you can see, there's a few more undead that I didn't kill, but it's not a big deal. The only time, if something's not spawning, then go kill the undead. Other than that, if you can get it without killing stuff, then don't worry about killing it. I think right here is an example. This one will be an example of I had to kill these guys to get the boss to spawn, the remaining ones. But other than that, I don't think you really need to. So I'm going to kill these 3. These ones had a little bit more health, these ghouls. There's less of them, but they had more health. But again, nothing you can't handle, especially if you picked like a prot with you. You could probably try 3 rats. I wouldn't advise like 3 holies. But you could probably, if you're a prot, you could probably take 2 rats with you, for example. You definitely wouldn't need a healer. The healer's probably not something you need. Right here is where I tried to go up to the boss where it would spawn, but nothing spawned because I hadn't killed these yet. So this is one instance where you do have to clear them all. You'll see as soon as I kill these 2, that is when this guy comes out and summons the last guy. The ghouls do put a little ticking debuff on you. You can cleanse that off yourself with Remove Toxin or whatever it's called. That's red at least. So I think I go ahead and pop my wings here and I just destroy this guy down really quickly because I was kind of getting sick of how long this was taking. As I'm sure anyone watching right now is kind of like, well, this is a little bit taking forever. So you come inside this final, I'm just going to call it Necropolis. I don't know what to call it. The name is just slipping me. I remember them being very prominent in Lich King and Wrath. Okay, so now we're in stage 3. We need to make our way. First we're going back. So it's a good thing we're going in a circle here, because now we're going back to the start. I almost forgot this part. We're bringing the holy water back to our mission board guy who's here with us for some reason. He doesn't have a mission board with him, thank goodness. There's no like mission you have to go send your followers on or anything like that. So you're just going to go right back to the front. Don't run into the gate like I did. And then I couldn't find the guy for some reason at first, but he's like right there in front of the bubble. I go in the bubble. I'm thinking about going into the chapel. I'm just like dumb and can't figure out where the heck he is. Where is he? Where is he? I don't know. Oh, there he is. Okay, so you give him the holy water. Now he's going to do like a little miniature ceremony type thing. Basically what we're doing here, that saddle you bought, we're making the saddle to like some super holy saddle because I don't want to spoil it. We're just going to, we need it to cleanse our mount, basically. Let's just put it that way without spoiling it. So stage 4, imbued. So we have to imbue it with our weapon. So basically we just click on it, kind of a little bit of a role play there, they're sort of. And then, okay, cool. Now it's like super powerful. Yeah, good job. Good job, Paladin. Now we have to go to Rivendare's crypt. So, if you don't know, Baron Rivendare is the final boss, or was the final boss in here. And so we're going to go to his crypt. Hopefully I get smart enough to mount up here soon. That's basically just the last boss in here, if you've never ran this before. Mounting up. Try not to get stuck on some boxes. Take a right. Take a left. That's the quickest way, at least. The way I did it is probably the quickest way to do it. I guess there could be some semantics involved. Just head right up to him. There's going to be no trash or anything like that to worry about. Just got to get into the final little building. Now, what I will say, now that we're closer to this last boss, honestly, I was taking more damage than I thought I might. Make sure your AoE, like you have some good AoE for this. And make sure that you have possibly the talent that pops your bubble on its own. I can't think of it right now. Everything's just blanking my mind right now. It's like the second to last one or third to last one. It's the far left talent. I don't know why I can't think of it. Make sure you have the thing that pops your bubble all the way, maybe, just in case. Because you're going to see there's a lot of ads here. And it was almost hurting me that I was killing them fast, I think. So here you go. You have to kill this guy who's like stolen the horse that you're looking for, and so there's going to be a ton of ads coming out. These ads are just absolutely everywhere. They're kind of overwhelming you a little bit. At least they seem like it for me. Even though I can totally handle it, it's just like wow, there's so many of these freaking ads. So I have my wings popped. I'm going crazy on them, AoEing them down. While of course also hitting the boss. You can see it just keeps going and going. I'm not sure if you have the prat and you just single target him down, maybe the little ads die on their own, or maybe they don't spawn as fast. I have a feeling maybe they're spawning fast because I'm killing them fast. I hope so, otherwise that's ridiculous if they spawn that fast without killing them. But yeah, so now you're going to have this little debuff on you still probably, so you can cleanse that off again with Remove Toxin if you're rat. And your paladins are going to kind of like capture the horse and his little shield barrier thing. And you're just going to talk to Grayson again, and he is going to go ahead and teleport you back to your order hall. So you just right-click on him, click the dialogue, and you're back to your order hall. Now we're almost done here. This was the last final part. And so you're in your order hall, head over to your mission board one more time, and talk to Mr. Grayson over here. Talk to him, and you get to learn the spell. Now, of course, you can't ride your mount here. I choose to go back to Dalaran. Oh, there's a little role-playing thing first. I'm sorry. It's kind of silly, but you're basically taking your saddle over to him, putting the holy saddle that has the sapphire and all the lace stone ore and everything on it, somehow cleanses the horse, turns it back into like a living holy horse, I guess, and you're gonna like kind of like bow to it or something, and then it like bows to you. You guys are friends or something, even though it's your mount, and it has a hammer on the back for some reason as well. And then I'm just going to go to Dalaran and kind of ride it around and show you what it looks like, although you can see it at the beginning of the video as well. And with that, I'll say, kind of give my thoughts on it as quick as I can. Basically, I enjoyed this, the quest line for it, and the scenario as well. Well, the part that I didn't really enjoy was the look of the mount. Now, the Shaman, for example, have a really, really cool looking mount. I even like the Warrior mount. I know some people don't, but I do. I don't like this mount. It's just a horse. It does fly, but it doesn't have wings or anything, so it is what it is. But I just was not a huge fan of what the end product was. even though I like the quest line and the scenario. I didn't like the end product. Um, but yeah, it looks a little bit better if you're wearing gold gear, which like I was at the beginning of the video. But this is it. That's all there is to it. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Again, if you have any questions, comment below. Other than that, have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Thumbs up and sub as always. Also comment below, share the videos. Appreciate it so much. You can also check me out at Twitter at Wow Gaming Inc. and at Twitch with the tag name Kneecap Killa. So everyone have a good one and see you again soon.